Former President Trump honored the family of Corey Comparator last night during his nomination speech at the RNC. Comparator is the firefighter who lost his life during the assassination attempt last Saturday.
And Denver 7's Christian Lopez spoke with a Columbine High School student who's using his large following and his voice to help that family.
Columbine High student Colton Patterson says he's been passionate about art for as long as he can remember.
I've drawn forever since I was like 2 years old. It's all cowboys and like guitars and horses and stuff like this.
Finding inspiration through his love of old country music.
It's something that I have a lot of nostalgia with, like with my parents and grandparents, and that type of feeling, to be able to make something that's like representative of it and like one of the genres I love the most is definitely like an incredible nostalgia and makes me feel happy.
Blending it all into a business.
And this is like some of the clothing that gets made. This is probably like the best selling one I have. Another one like John Wayne, because we recently did a partnership with them.
His work has struck a chord with thousands all around the world.
Were you expecting to get such a large following?
Definitely not. No, I think the thing that resonated was like the old country music that people hadn't heard in a while.
And he's not taking that newfound platform for granted when it comes to giving back.
Well, like I really couldn't believe what I saw like after the assassination attempt, because such unexpected like tragedy, because I hear about the tragedy a lot at Columbine, so it definitely resonated when this happened.
Recently raising $10,000 for the family of Corey Comparator, who was killed at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania.
I really felt like I was obligated to do something with the privilege that I had and like the unique opportunity to give back in some way.
But he says it didn't come without major backlash.
We lost about like 5,000 followers from that post alone. There was a massive controversy like in the comments and people saying some nasty stuff about whoever it was, the families or Donald Trump or whoever they didn't like. But ultimately, it had nothing to do with politics.
Do you feel comfortable reading some of those comments?
He doesn't deserve the donation. His family doesn't deserve it. Also attacking like former president. He's saying like, shouldn't have missed, should have been a better shot. A lot of those comments, those were pretty bad.
How does it feel to read some of those comments when all you were trying to do was help?
Well, I can understand like how mad people get about politics and stuff, but it does make me like just kind of like awestruck that people cannot shed any of their beliefs or convictions to do something that just helps people in need and people that are grieving and that probably aren't even thinking about the political implications right now. Like
Patterson is shutting out all of that negativity and says it's still one of the best things he's been able to accomplish.
One of the proudest moments I've ever had.
But despite the negative comments and the loss of followers, you would do it all over again. You would raise money for this family.
Well, yeah, it's like the loss of followers or the negative stuff is completely just inconsequential when I know that I can do something that actually just gives back way more money than I would be able to on my own. A lot of the support and comments and people that reached out that saw it definitely made me feel assured that I was doing something good and that it was the right thing to do.
Reporting in Denver, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
And Patterson says the money was given to a fund that will help all of the victims and their families impacted by the shooting.